Hi everyone. I'm going to be presenting on my Johari window today. My name is Julie Berg. I'm a senior at CUA, which is crazy. But yeah, so this is my Johari window. You can see it here. I am super excited to talk about this. I honestly have been like a chronic personality test taker my entire life, so this was like a really exciting assignment to do because it was like what I usually do before a grade. So, okay, so to get started, on the top left we have like the arena section, also known as like the open area, which is the traits or qualities that are known to myself and known to others. So these aspects of a person, or in this case myself, are most noticed by others, and then the traits that I also notice. So in my case, the traits that most closely associated with this section are accepting, giving, helpful, independent, and kind. So, of all the assessments I took, few of them related to these discoveries. So, the Kiersey temperament revealed that I'm a guardian, which means that I'm a responsible person who keeps everything running smoothly and is also dependable. These traits are similar to helpful and giving, and it shows that I'm someone that people can count on who also enjoys structure, which aligns with me being dependable. And then the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, also known as the MBTI, which I will refer to a couple times during this presentation, revealed to me that I am an ESFJ type, which means I'm social and people oriented, and I really do enjoy making those around me feel included and comfortable. And others likely see me as accepting and someone who brings people together. So this is correlated to like the accepting and kind traits that I see in myself. Also, the communication skills test that I chose to take, my results revealed that I have a very open nature to myself, and I'm good at listening, which can be super useful when trying to help others. Additionally, the self-monitoring quiz, also known as like the Big Five assessment, showed that I had high conscientiousness and high extroversion. These were both traits that I was very aware that I had, but also deemed me as dependable and a leader. So this quadrant of the window shows that I'm caring and structured, which are traits that I definitely do notice in myself. And it's nice to hear that other people notice these in myself too. So then moving on to the top right section, we have the blind spot, which are traits that are not known to myself but are known to others. Um, so these qualities of mine are what others may see in me, but I don't usually recognize them in myself. And these traits that I chose because I had my friends do like the Johari window survey test online, and there was a bunch to choose from, but I picked brave, intelligent, confident, spontaneous, and silly. So, as an ESFJ guardian, the Kiersey temperament and MBTI tests showed that I tend to focus on how I can help and serve others, even when I may underestimate my own confidence. So, other people may see me as bold because I do take the initiative to keep things going, but I don't always feel brave or intelligent, so it's nice to hear that others do. The self-esteem assessment also showed me that my fear of rejection does make it difficult for me to be confident in my skills. And I know that I see my caring tendencies as like kind of a way for me to get approval from others, but it does make me glad to know that others do see me as warm and a leader. And then the communication skills revealed that my ability to read situations and respond in a clear manner make me socially intelligent. And I definitely do not give myself enough credit for this. So my blind spot overall reveals that like my strength and confidence that others already see in me. I do experience self-doubt a lot, so it makes me hesitant to see these qualities in myself. Then moving on to the bottom left, we have facade, also known as like the hidden area, which is when it's a section of traits that are noticed by me and not known to others. So these are qualities that I see in myself, but I usually do remain reserved about them or limit my expression of them. So with the quiz that I had my friends take, there was none that overlapped in this section, but based on all the tests I took, I deemed that the traits in this section would be my fear of rejection, my desire for others' validation, my sensitivity to stress, my dislike of conflict, and my indecisiveness when emotions are involved. So the self-esteem assessment, I scored a 37, which means that I do go out of my way to earn others' approval, um, and am afraid of losing that. So I hide like this anxious feeling behind my organized nature. And then the Big Five test showed that I do experience stress and worry, but I keep these feelings mostly to myself, and I try to put on a calm and cheerful act in front of others to always appear strong and level headed. And then the MBTI tests showed that I tend to suppress my own needs in order to keep peace within the relationship. So I'm always putting other people before myself. And then my facade section shows that my tendencies hide my sensitivity behind my outgoing personality, but I may hide my moments of insecurity to maintain this confident image that others expect from me. And then the last section is unknown, which is traits not known to myself and not known to others. These are qualities that I haven't fully developed. And these traits are calm, shy, nervous, relaxed, and quiet. The big five shows my openness as low, because I do prefer routines. And then the MBTI test showed that I prefer predictability. So words like relaxed are not in my vocabulary really. And I do see personal growth potential here. So like greater self-acceptance and my traits of calmness and self-assertiveness will grow in addition to this. These are like my untapped potential things. In my Johari window, like this was such an insightful assignment and I was so excited to complete it. These are a lot of things I didn't know about myself, so it was super cool to see all this information laid out in front of me like this. And I enjoyed really getting to hear from my friends and how they perceive me, and how these perceptions may differ from my own perceptions of myself. So thank you.